What's going on, guys? Alex, and in today's video I want to show you how to build links for local SEO. So I'm just going to jump right into it and just choose a niche. Actually, let's ask Chat GPT to choose a niche for us. Give me a service business and location at random in the USA. So pet grooming in Boulder. Let's check this. Pet grooming Boulder. Oh, builder. I'm not sure why. All right, so pet grooming in Boulder does have a little bit of volume, but it'll still work for the purpose of this video. So, how to build links for local SEO for your local business. The first thing you need is a tool like SEMrush. You could pay for an export of this data on Fiverr, on whatever platform. You can use Ahrefs. There are a few other backlink tools. There isn't a way to do this for free, unfortunately. So I just want to show you guys how to do it with the tools that I use. I use SEMrush, Ahrefs works, and it is incredibly important because if you do want to show up for a search like pet grooming in Denver, or Boulder rather, right? There's 4 ads. By the way, if you're not running ads, you should be. There's Google Business Profiles, and then you have the organic results. If you want to show up anywhere on this first page for a long time and actually build your brand into a business that matters locally, you need to be building links, and this applies to any local service. So from this page, you can go through and see that SEMrush and Ahrefs will do the same, has given each domain a authority score based on the links they have, the traffic they have, a few signals that they use. And then you can see there is also a column for backlinks. And you can see, for example, that this I think is just a national business, but you can see that some of these, for example, Groom Buggy have 190 backlinks. They probably don't have 190 or even 90 backlinks that matter. Most links are going to be junk, and I will just show you what I mean by that in a moment. So, first thing you want to do is get a spreadsheet going, and you would just name it something like, pet grooming links. Now, before we start adding columns, and let me just move this out of the way. Before we start adding columns, you need to go through and actually click on the competitors here. So open each of these. This one is a national business, or at least regional. This is also this is Petco. So open each of these that have a reasonable amount of backlinks. If it has 15K or 20K, it's probably going to be too big of a business where it's not going to make sense to start out at that point looking to rebuild those links. So just choose the ones for the first even 3 or 4 pages that are going to be most relevant. In a lot of locations, you will have businesses with more volume, so they're going to be more competitors, more sites that are showing up. But what I like to do, what you need to be doing, is going through the first few pages of results and then getting as many links as possible to get started with. Now, here we have wolfgangbakeryboulder.com. We have their website data. Now from here on the left, you want to go to backlink analytics or backlink audit, or actually backlink analytics is probably a better choice for this. Backlink analytics, right? Now this opens up the backlink analytics for wolfgangbakeryboulder.com. Let the data load, and then now we can go through. You can see anchors, so how the websites are linked from other websites. But what's most important here is clicking on referring domains. Now, we have a list here of referring domains. As you can see, it just now shows us 35 referring domains. But if you click on backlinks, right, it is going to show us, 114. But a lot of those are coming from the same referring domain. From here, what you can do on this page, on the backlink analytics page, just broad backlinks, click on links per referring domain 1. We only want 1 link from each referring domain, right? It's only 1 that matters. And as you can see here, we are now at 35. Now, some of these are citations. This is a local citation. This is a local citation. This is a local citation. This is not a local citation. So what you want to do is actually first go and see what it is on this screen. It looks like it is maybe something related to dog grooming. It's some sort of pet donation thing where they take care of dogs, but that is relevant. But as you can see here, going through the list, it quickly goes to 0. So on this page, from the main competitor, there's maybe like 6 or 7 good links that matter. From here, right, you can either export the list, which is probably going to make the most sense, right? Export to CSV. And now you want to go through and do the same for each of those. So from here, again, you click on backlink analytics. No matching results because this exact URL. So this is a problem. This exact URL doesn't have any backlinks. You want to do root domain, which is going to be just the bauhausco.com. Click on search, and it might give us quite a big amount. There we go. So 589 backlinks. From here, click on backlinks, right? And again, like I said, links per referring domain, really important here. Click on 1. As you can see, from 589, we now have 190. And again, yellow pages, citations, pets resort promo. All right, now again, export this list into a CSV. From here, you want to go through and do that for each of these, right? For all, at least as many competitors as you can in your area. If it's 15, 20, go through each of them and get as many links as you can. From the list, right? We want to go back to our spreadsheet. Whoops, click on File, Import, Upload, and then drag the document, right? Drag the CSV that you downloaded into here. Click Append to Spreadsheet, Import, and then that's also import the other one, which is Woofs, I think. All right, now we have a pretty big list of backlinks from those two sites. And you can see here at the top, and what you want to go through is, what you want to do is go through and actually organize this in a way that will make sense. So freeze. A lot of these you can just get rid of. No follow doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, we just want the link. Whether or not it's do follow or no follow, when it comes to local, doesn't make a huge difference. We just want to start that relationship and build that link. And now from here, wait, this is the one I want. Right now from here, we can start to go through and find out which links are actually worth targeting and what we are going to do next. So at this point is probably where you would want to outsource a lot of this work. So start by sorting, right? Just to find the best links, and then you can just quickly scroll down. Anything under 0, we probably don't want, and even some of like the 1 or 2 ones we don't want. So most of these, right? Most of these links are not going to be good. So you can just get rid of those right off the bat, right? Delete selected rows. So that leaves us with how many? 54 links that might be worth getting, right? Now from here, we can see the source URL, so where the link is exactly. And what you want to do is insert a few columns, right? Because you would want to have link type, next step, right? You would want to have outreach, right? Or email / contact. And then you would want to have reached out, for example. Now, what are these for? Link type is going to be something like, for example, I'll just show you guys here. So this one is from their app. So this is NA, right? So you could just get rid of this, or I would just do this, right? This is another one that is also NA. Now, yellowpages.com, you'll see here, this is a local citation. So if your website doesn't have this as a local citation, you need to go and build it on yellowpages.com. It is not that difficult to build these. Well, for whatever reason, it's not loading, but you would add that as local citation. Next step, build citation, right? Reached out, and you can also have a column like adding which part of the process it's in. For whatever reason, the page site can't be reached. I'm not sure why. Now, excuse me. And now you would just go through and do that for each of these. This one is also this is not a citation, I don't think. No, this might be just pulling from some API, but you would actually need to find out how to get the link here on Redfin, right? So it's an interesting link. It's got a decent page score. It shouldn't be too difficult to get, right? You have our notes here. And so you could actually just put something like link type. It's just a standard link edit. So you would just do something like reach out to editor, because you'd want to go to this page and find out if there's an editor, or just find out how to get your link inserted there. I think this is automatic. I think this is programmatic, so it would be difficult to get a link on here, but it's worth looking into if it's a strong enough link. Again, Yellow Pages, we already have the Yellow Pages one, so we can just probably add this as a filter here. Now, policy.com, what is policy.com? Look at this, Policy Advisor, Bauhaus Boulder. I think this is probably just a insurance thing. So if you're, if there's any local businesses or insurance providers or sponsors or brands that you can get listed on, build profile, build profile link, right? So that's basically it. You have to go through each of these and find out where you can get the links placed, what type of links they are, and what the next steps are. For some of them, for example, here, Boulder Downtown, it's about the Pearl Street Arts Festival. If there's local events that can be hosted, that you can host, that you can sponsor, right? You'd reach out to that person, reach out to event host, something like that, and then you would start the process of reaching out. That is where you would then outsource. So you would then build your list here, your content information, your strategy, the guide of how to actually build those links, and then you would outsource that online. You'd have to, of course, there's going to be two things involved: paying for the link itself and then paying for somebody to do the outsourcing. But incredibly important part of local SEO. And if you actually want to rank, if you are serious about investing in your business and growing it, this can be applied to all aspects of local SEO in any location for any service. So it is incredibly important. It is something that is necessary if you want to rank in the long term and grow your business and become a local brand that's recognized for whatever the service is that you offer. So it really is this straightforward. I wouldn't say easy. It is quite tedious. There is a lot of work involved. If you made it this far, as always, you guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. You can click the link down below. Book a call with me. I'm happy to go over link building. I can help getting this offered as a service. I have a great company that I can refer you to get this done if you do want to build out links at scale and invest in that part of local SEO for your business. So click the link down below, book a call with me. I'm happy to answer any questions and go over the strategy with you, let you know about pricing and everything like that. But as always, you guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.